screen. So today we'll start controlling. Controlling under very small topics only. So we'll go one by one. So you can able to see my screen.
Yes, Satish.
Okay. So objective of controlling is to manage the cost and revenue in the organization. So why we are maintaining controlling in SAP, So we have to manage the cost, how much actually we are doing the investment in the business and how much we are getting the profit in the business. So that is why we have to maintain the controlling part. And controlling provides the information for management decision making. Okay, and one more important point here, controlling provides the data for internal use and FI provides the data for external use. For internal reporting purpose, I am using controlling. FI for external reporting purpose, I am using FI. And one more important point, FI we are calling financial accounting and CO we are calling management accounting in SAP. Okay, so this is small definition. You have any doubt in this? Okay, now we'll go for the configuration. In FI actually we have some basic settings, you know that creation of company, company code, business area, fiscal year, this and that. Like that in controlling also we have some basic settings. The first configuration in the controlling is I have to create the controlling area. So the T code I'm using here /NOKKP is the T code. Enter now and go to new entries and our company code is YM. So here for your understanding I'll update here YM, any 4 characters, controlling area. And the description I'm giving here, controlling area for your company code YM. And who is the responsible person in the control. I have to update the name. And here you can see COCD greater than CO area. COCD means like company code greater than controlling area. And here I am getting 2 options. Controlling area same as company code and cross company code. See, if I am selecting the first option now, if you are using one controlling area, one company code, I have to select the first option. The same controlling area, if you are assigning multiple company code, then I have to go for the second option. So right now we have only one company code, one controlling area. Select here number 1. And the currency type. So in controlling I am choosing company code currency. Company code currency, one more name is called local currency. I told you. Select this. So once you select, then you can see your currency here and your chart of account and fiscal year. And here you can see CCTR ACD. CCTR means cost center standard hierarchy. So before that actually I am giving the definition for a cost center. Cost center means is the area of responsibility where the costs are analyzed. See, for example, if you are running any organization or factory or something, so we have so many types of departments are there. See, for example, I will show you here like production department, HR department, admin department, accounts and IT. So each and every department I have to analyze the cost. For that purpose only we are maintaining the cost center in the controlling point of view. You understand what I'm telling here, right? Definition. Hello.
Yes, sir.
Then what is the meaning for this one? Cost center standard hierarchy. Cost center under a controlling area can be found in cost center standard hierarchy. Where I can see the cost center, no? Under cost center standard hierarchy in the controlling. It represents a tree structure of controlling area. It shows all the cost center created under it. Means what and all I am creating the cost center. At the end of the month, I have to assign under cost center standard hierarchy. So why I am assigning? For internal reporting purpose, I am assigning all the cost center under cost center standard hierarchy. And the cost center hierarchy we have to define before creating the cost center. So first we have to do the configuration cost center hierarchy, and after that we have to create the cost center. Okay. So this is also one more definition for entry purpose. I am telling this. So now cost center standard hierarchy I am giving like this: VAIN underscore STDHI. Means actually our controlling area underscore standard hierarchy shortcut. And double click here assignment of company code, and select here yes option and go to new entries. So now we are assigning the company code into controlling area. So means here you are linking CO and FI. Okay. Update your company code now via and click on save. After this, in controlling I am taking 4 models like cost center, internal order, cost element and a profit center. So each and every chapter I have to activate first. Guys, if you want to activate all the chapters, so select here activate components, double click and go to new entries, and my business starts from 2021, update the fiscal year. You can see here cost center. Now it is not active, make it as a active. Order management means internal order, make it as a active. And profit center, make it as a active. And in case if you are working under projects like implementation or something, select your project also. So after activating these steps only, then I can able to do the configuration, then I can able to do the posting on the particular model. So that's why I'm doing the activation now. After that you have to click on save button. And the second step, I have to create the number range. See in F5 I am creating the number range in FBN1. You know that. In controlling I am creating the number range in KANK /N KANK is the key code to create the number range. Enter now and update your controlling area what you created now via, and here actually you have to select this option, not this option here. Select your groups and here if you want to create the number range, so go to group here, click on create option, and the description I'm giving controlling area number ranges for via, and update the number here 1 to 100 and click on save. Okay, and after this come back from the screen, and here you can see coin means controlling integration. I have to assign the number range here. So select your coin and click on element group, and you created the number 01, you can see here. So select here Vion first one and click on enter and click on save. And now if you come down, you can see here I assign the number range in the controlling now. Okay, so next step, I have to create the version. So before that I'm giving the definition. Version is nothing but budgets or planning. So for example, if you are running any organization, quarterly, halfly, annually, we have to do some plan for the business. And same thing, you have to allocate the budgets also for each and every department. That is the meaning for version. And here original budget version is 0, means the standard actually we are following 0, like 40 50 posting key, right? Same thing, we are following the standard is 0. To enter any transitional data in CO, we have to maintain the version. Means if you want to do any posting in the controlling point of view, we have to maintain the version, and all the version are maintained at client level. Okay, so which T code I'm using for version is OKEQ is the T code. So now we'll go to OKEQ /n OKEQ, enter now, and select here 0. This is standard one, first one, and double click here settings for each fiscal year, and update your controlling area YN. Click on enter, and here you can see the business start from 2020 to 2026, but my business starts from 2021. So you want to add that particular year. If you want to add the year, you go to new entries and update the year now 2021, and select here copy allowed button, and exchange rate I'm updating here M. M means you know the meaning, average bank rate, and click on save. So now come back from the screen. Now you can see here the business starts from 2021 up to 2026. Total 6 years I am planning now. And here one more important point. Why I am selecting here copy allowed button here. The same plan actually if you are copying to next year, then you have to click this option. In case if you are not planning the same plan next year, then no need to click this option. That is the meaning. And here one more option you can see, version locked. If you lock here the same plan, you can't copy to the next year, then this plan is applicable only particular year, not all the year. That is the meaning. And integrated planning means this controlling is linking in SD, PP, QM model. In case if you are doing planning in some other model, that time I have to click this option. Okay, so this is the meaning. So up to this all are basic settings in the controlling. So up to this we have any doubt? Hello? Can you able to hear me, or you are facing any internet issue or something?
No, sir. No issue.
Okay. Now we'll come for the topics. Only 3 steps basic settings in the controlling. The first chapter in the controlling is cost element. So why I am using cost element in controlling? Cost element accounts provides with a overview of cost and revenues in the organization. Okay, how much you are doing the investment in your business, then how much you are getting the profit in the organization. Based on the cost element, actually will come to know. And there are 2 types of cost element. One is primary cost and one more is secondary cost. Say primary cost meaning cost originate outside the company, relates directly to the income statement in FI. These cost links between FI and C. See, for example, in Bangalore actually we have garments. In the garments actually what they will do, they will purchase the cloth outside of the business and they are doing the stitching and all inside. So what and all you are spending outside of the business expenses, that all are coming under primary cost. So this cost link between FI and CO. And the secondary cost element. Cost allocates for internal allocation activities. What and all you are facing internal expenses. See, for example, labor wages, factory rent, this and all coming under secondary. And here one more important point, the secondary cost element, there is no relationship with the GL account in FI. So this cost only maintained in CO, not in FI. Okay. So this all are interview question. Okay. This is also interview question and this is also interview question. What all I am telling now, all are interview question. So now cost element. First we will create this one primary cost. How to create a primary cost now? So the T code I am using here for creation of primary cost /n K801 is the T code to create the primary cost. KA01 for creation and KA02 for change and KA03 for display purpose. Okay. So now we'll go to KA01 and I'll update some number here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and my business starts from 1/4/2021 and click on master data. So now I am getting one error. Any idea why I am getting this error? What, madam?
GL account create first cost amount.
GL element. So I told you already, right? This primary cost is linking between FI and CO. You can see the definition here. This cost is linking between FI and CO. So first I have to create the GL. Then I have to create the primary cost in the controlling. So that is why I am getting the error. So now we'll create one GL. /n FS00 and under direct expenses I will create one GL now. For example, raw materials. This raw material, what I'm creating now, this is internal expenses or external expenses? Any idea?
External expenses.
Correct, external. So that is why it's coming. That is why it's coming under primary cost. So now click on save. So what GL number I created now? This GL I have to assign there 400203. Close this and update the number here 400203 and select here master data and here you can see raw materials and here you can see the GL, means it is linking between FI and CO. Once you select the GL, then it's picking automatically all the data from the FI. And here only one point I have to do now. I have to select my cost element category, that is primary cost. Select now primary cost and click on save. Okay, now you can see in the bottom cost element has been created. And one more entry question. There are two ways I can create the primary cost, one in CO and one more in FI also. If I go to FS00 and for example I will create one more GL now. So here I am giving advertisement charges, advertisement expenses. This advertisement expenses, as per you, this is external or internal expenses? Any idea? Advertisement.
External.
Correct. That is why I am creating under primary cost. And one more important point here, you can see edit cost element option is there, right? Here also I can create the primary cost in FS00. Select this option, edit cost element, and update the GL number 400204 and select here master data, and you can see the GL number and advertisement expense. Now here what I have to do, I have to select the cost element category option 1, primary cost, and click on save. Okay, now you can see here cost element has been created. So in CO also I can create primary cost. In FI also I can create primary cost. Okay. And now we'll go for a secondary cost. Secondary cost, the T code I'm using now, /n K806 is the T code. Enter and update the number here, GL number, and select the validity period 1/4/2021 and click on master data now. So again I'm getting one more error. Any idea why I'm getting this error? Hmm? Hello?
Sir, that this is you created a secondary cost element, but that was
Hmm?
primary cost element, no?
Yeah. Any idea? What idea you are getting here? Why I'm getting this error? Because in the
Even I
definition,
did. Yeah.
I told you, these costs are only maintained in CO. There is no relationship with the GL account in FI. Right?
Yeah.
For example, if I close this, if I enter now 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. If I enter now 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, the system it will accept or not. If I enter now 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, the system it will accept or not. Hmm? It will accept. It will accept, right? Or not. I can't able to hear you actually. It will accept 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 or not. Any idea?
Sir, no idea, sir.
It won't accept, I guess,
Why it won't accept? Because
because
the
there is.
secondary is coming only in C1. No? Why it will not accept? It will accept. See, if I select here master data, I can update secondary cost. Simple. Because secondary cost linking only in CO, right? Not in FI, correct? If you give any number, it will accept. But in primary cost, actually, you can't do like that. You understand the logic here, right? Hello?
So can you repeat it again?
Secondary cost linking only in CO, correct?
Okay.
You understand our cost maintenance, right?
Okay.
There is no relationship with the GL account in FI, right?
Okay.
That is the meaning. This cost we are maintaining only in CO, not in FI. If you go to KA06, if I enter the GL number, this GL number what I created, system throw the error. Why is showing the error? Because this is not linking into FI, this cost. This cost we have to maintain only in CO, correct? Hello?
Yes,
Okay,
sir.
sir.
You understand? That's
Yeah.
why if I'm giving this number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, it will accept. Why means the secondary cost coming only in CO, not in FI. Simple. Go to master data and here secondary cost means internal expenses. Any idea? Internal expenses in factory?
Wages, electricity, labor
Day by day
wages.
cost.
Labor wages, right?
Yeah.
This are all internal expenses, not external expenses. Copy this here also. And the cost element category. Two options I can select. Only is internal settlement, otherwise internal activity allocation. As per the business. So select here internal activity allocation and click on save. Now you can see here cost element has been created. Like this we have to create the secondary cost. And one more important point. Now I am creating the cost under single. But in live actually we have to create more than 100 200 cost element in live scenario. How to create automatic creation of cost element? Automatically how we will create the cost element, that is very important. I will create one more GL. Go to FS00 under direct expenses copy this. So here I mention now marketing expenses. This marketing also is coming under external, not internal. Correct? Marketing we are doing outside, not inside. Now click on save. What is the GL number? 400205. Okay. So now I will tell you how to create a cost element automatically. So the T code I'm using here /n OK B2 automatic creation of cost element. Enter. Update your chart of accounts here YN and click on enter and click on new entries and here you can see account from and account to. I can assign multiple cost element within one screen. So now anyway I created only one cost element now. Just I'm giving only one example. Marketing expenses. Copy the same number here 2 also and the cost element category. Now I am creating primary cost. Select here number 1 primary cost and click on save. Okay. So now the data was saved. You can see primary cost I assigned here. Now you can see here only automatic generation of cost element. Then after that I have to run some program. Create batch input session. Create batch input session. The T code I'm using here OK B3 is the T code. Enter. Update your controlling area, your business period and click on execute. And now you can see here marketing expenses I'm creating automatically. You can see the GL number also here. This is only for display purpose. And next step, this batch input session I have to run. Okay. So if you want to run the batch input session, the T code I'm using here /n SM35. Okay. Click on enter. And this is my user ID. Select your user ID here. You can see the date, today's date. And you can see now system timing is 9:20. Select your user and click on process. And select here process. And select here also process. And in the back end, okay, the system you can see now. In the back end you can see the system creating the cost element automatically, not manually. Okay, so without using KA01, I am creating the cost element in the backend automatically. Now if I select here enter, now you can see your GL now, what I created marketing expenses. So you understand what I'm doing here, right? Hello.
Yeah,
So
we can.
without using KA01, I'm creating the cost element automatically in the backend. So this T code is very important. So which T code we are using? SM35. So now you can see enter. So now you can see process of batch input session is completed, means I created the cost element automatically in the backend. See if you want to see that, I'll go to one more T code, KA03 for display. Go to KA03 and delete this. And now you can see marketing expenses. You can see I already created raw materials, advertisement expenses, you know that. But now you can see one more GL I created in the backend 400205. So you understand here, correct? Any doubt up to this? Hello?
SM35 is used only for batch posting purpose or for other batches also we can use. For example, FI posting like that.
Now, based on the scenario, we have to use a batch input session. In FI also actually we are using batch input session, but I need the scenario. But this scenario actually why I am using batch input session means I am creating the cost element automatically in the backend. So that's why I'm using here batch input session. If you want to run any program in SAP, batch input session is mandatory in the backend. But you understand this logic, what I'm doing here, correct?
Yes.
Now the last one, creation of cost element group. So why I'm creating cost element group? I will show you the definition. Cost element group. Yeah, cost element group is not there, but the cost center group is there. So same meaning. So now we are in the cost element, right? This is cost center. Cost element also same meaning. So what purpose I am creating cost element group means for internal reporting purpose. I am creating cost element group. Here you can see different cost center. So here different cost element are assigned to the particular group, and those costs are recorded in the particular cost element for analyzing the report. So the T code for creation of cost element group KAH1 is the T code /n KAH1. You can see here cost element group. So why I am creating the group? For internal reporting purpose I am creating the group KAH1 for creation and KAH2 for change and KAH3 for display purpose. So now we'll go to /n KAH1, and before this we'll open one more screen here and I'll check what are the GL I created now. I can assign here. Now go to direct expenses. Total 3 GL I created: raw material, advertisement, marketing expenses. Okay. So now here I'm giving like this VALN underscore CEG. CEG means cost element group shortcut. Select here hierarchy, and here description I'm giving cost element group for your controlling area YM, and select here cost element and update the number here. The GL number what you created you can update here for internal reporting purpose. See now 1102004. Okay, like this you can assign. Why I am assigning all this? For internal reporting purpose I am assigning this. And for example, if I enter now 4000206, the system showing like this, no valid master record. Why? Any idea? Why the system is showing like this, no valid master record? Any idea? Hello? What, madam? Why the system is showing like this, no valid master record? Any idea? Yeah.
That's why.
So we created only 3 GL, right? 40020 I'm not creating only. That's why system throw the error. Simple. What and all you created the GL, you can assign there. So if you go to FS00, if I go to direct expenses, how many GLs I created? 1, 2, 3. Where is 206? It is there? No, right? You understand what I'm telling now, correct? Hello?
Yes, sir.
I created only 2GL, 3GL, right? So that's why I can assign here. But 40020 I'm not creating only. That's why system throw the error. What and all GL you created, you can assign here in the month end. This is month end activities for the end user. Then only the reporting purpose we will come to know how many customers actually we created in the business. Then after that what we have to do, we have to click on save button. That's it. So this is cost element chapter. Then tomorrow we'll see profit center and cost center. Okay, then after that I'll tell you how to do the posting in cost center and profit center. Then day after tomorrow we'll see internal order. Okay. So we'll go step by step. So do practice up to this. In case actually if you are facing any issue or something, please ask me. Okay. So thanks to everyone. So tomorrow morning we'll see profit center and cost center. I will update the timing too. tomorrow morning. Okay. So thank you. Bye.